Today we're gonna fix things!
Hey guys, today on the show we're going to be working with electronics. Now I'm no electrician, but even I could tell you, this thing's a piece of crap. And when my friend brought it to me, he told me the problem he was having with it was his computer was on, but there was no picture on the screen here. The sound was coming out of the computer, but couldn't see anything. I told him I'd give it my best shot. Let's try and fix this. Oops. To figure out the problem with this monitor, we first have to get inside the head of the monitor. We gotta get inside its brain and just discover its way of thinking. Now, upon close inspection, I found there's some screw holes right here, and I think we can get inside if we have the right screwdriver. Let's try and get inside the head of the computer. I'll fix you. Get you nice and fixed. All right, let's get my screwdriver out here. Now see, I'm using the handy dandy toolbox. All this is available on my website. 3 easy payments of $49.99, and you'll get the very same kind of toolbox that I'm using on my show here. Okay, now we're just gonna unscrew these screws here. It appears my screwdriver doesn't seem to want to fit in the hole here. Yeah, that's just a tight squeeze, but that's okay. I've got another tool here. This is what we call a ratchet. And alright, I seem to have gotten a hole here. Let's try and just Alright, we're making progress. Alright, now that I've gotten a hole here, I'm just going to use these pliers right here, and I'm just gonna see if I can get a good peek inside. Now that I've got the monitor all opened up, we can really see what's going on the inside. Get inside this monitor's head. You can see there's some wire here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there. See if we can just get that out of here. All right. I'll just get my snippers here, and we'll just cut this right out. Alright, so now that I've got this pesky roll of copper wire out, you can really see that there's more copper wire on the inside, and it's just coming right out. Now that I've cleared away all the unnecessary junk, I can really just get in there and see what's going on. I'm gonna get my handy snippers here, and just gonna poke around on the inside and see if I can find the real problem of why this is not working. Alright, so we've got a white wire here. Oh, there's a red wire over here. And it looks like we have a blue wire down there and towards the bottom. Now, when you're dealing with wires, it's always best to remember, never cut the blue wire. That's always the one that makes the explosion. So let's just go ahead and cut every wire but the blue wire here. I think the problem is actually more towards the bottom of the monitor, so we're going to have to open this up again. Okay, I'm just examining the bottom here, seeing how I'm going to open this up. There's actually a screw here. It's actually not such a tight hole as the other one, so just open this up here. I found what the problem was. Hold on. So now that I've got this monitor really opened up, I've found the problem. Look at the inside's all smashed up. Jimmy, what were you doing to this monitor? It's obvious the problem here. Look at this. Everything's all smashed to pieces. This is ridiculous. So I've managed to reattach most of these wires using, you know, good old-fashioned tape. So we're just gonna close up the monitor here, and just gonna close it up. I'll get some tape in here. This should pretty much do it. Pretty much. Now, just to be sure, we're gonna go ahead and just use my secret weapon in here, just to make sure everything's okay. A glass of milk, because milk does a body good. All right, I think we're good to go here. Let's go ahead and plug her in. Thanks for tuning into this episode. Hope you guys learned a few things. Now I gotta go call the fire department. All this and more available at 1MattG2Goats.blogspot.com. Topless action Joe figure not included.